on, it's been a while, let's get past all the excuses and reasoning and blah blah blah. I am bored out of my mind, and I haven't done anything crafty in a while, so I thought, what's the dumbest thing I could do? No, I didn't really think that, I just got an idea. But the idea that I got was to paint a bunch of random cardboard boxes that I store my crap in. Still artistic, right? So right off the bat, we're beginning with a mistake. Hooray. Typical. I somehow lost all the footage of me painting and designing the first box. So, yeah, sorry about that. Not that anyone really cares. But here it is. Yay. This box, if you couldn't tell, is to hold my coloring and drawing stuff. And now onto the actual video. Before anything, I just went around and cut off the excess tape and just tried to neaten up the box a little and prep it for its white base coat. Not so fun fact, while I was recording myself putting the paint onto the palette, I actually got a splatter of white paint on my camera. RIP. So I already had an idea for this box since it was going to be holding my photos and albums and stuff. I wanted to make a cute little design with mini Polaroids on it spelling out photos, but there were two issues. The first one was that I didn't have enough room to spell out photos, and secondly, it really just kind of ended up looking like garbage. So yeah, that didn't go very well. But I did what I could to try and make it look a little better, just neaten up the edges and everything. So I really didn't like the way this box looked, and it was bothering me for weeks. And yeah, I put this off again. So I definitely knew it needed some color. I thought there was no saving this, so I just, like, did anything I could to try and revive it. As you can see, I wrote photo box, and I got sick of the white, so I'm painting it this nice turquoise color. This color reminds me of the movie Aquamarine. I had such a lame childhood, so I'd watch that movie on repeat by myself, like all the time, especially in the summer. Such a good movie. At first I didn't know where I was going with this color scheme. I just saw this color on my palette and decided to cover the box with it because I thought it was pretty. And somewhere along the way I got the idea to give this box a beach theme. So I'm painting on the waves, and this was a really bold decision for me to make, if I'm being honest, because as we all know, artistic stuff like painting and drawing are not my strong suits. I had trouble choosing a color for the sand. That was the closest thing I had was that yellow, so yeah, now I'm just painting on the sand. I wanted to give it a beach umbrella, and I didn't really have a great start to that, but I tried, okay? I also wanted to give it some shells, but my paintbrushes were too thick to do that, so I just went over it with a nice pen. Hey, hi, hello. So after this point, you will probably hear a fan in the background of the voiceover, and I'm sorry about that, but it is really hot in my recording room. So, I don't know. If you can put up with my voice, you can probably put up with the fan. Just saying. After giving it the shells, I realized it still needed something, so I made this little crab. Isn't he cute? Being me, I had to do something risky that I knew would probably just destroy everything, so I decided to try and make a seagull. Now, I don't know if birds are hard for everyone to draw, or paint, or whatever, but they have always been especially difficult for me. Which is actually maybe not saying a lot, because I'm already terrible at art. But I gave it my best. I'm not even sure what is going on here. He's bow-legged, his spine is crooked, what? I don't know. But now I'm forgetting about that, and I'm adding on a pretty beach towel for whatever reason. And this is my finished box. It looks pretty good. You know, except for the demented pelican seagull thingy. But we don't talk about that. So now that the main cover of the box was done, I thought I'd go around on the blank sides and do some simplistic but still, nice looking designs. On this side, I'm just making different sized polka dots with the same color scheme as the beach theme on the other side. I'm not sure why I had so much trouble with this sponge brush. It's never done this before. I don't know if I didn't wash it out good enough or whatever, but it worked, so I'm not complaining. I didn't think that was enough. I thought it was missing something, so I went around the polka dots with some metallic Sharpie. And now I'm attempting to paint photos and albums on the box. My lettering didn't come out all that great. It would be easier if I had paint markers, but, I'm working with what I've got. And for whatever reason on this side, I forgot how to hold a paintbrush apparently, but I got pretty lazy, so I just did stripes in the same color scheme. Nothing fancy. And here is the box, all finished. I didn't feel like painting the top of it. We don't talk about this side. I think we can agree I'm not the best at stripes. So, how about we just agree to act like only these two sides exist? Even if we have to acknowledge the seagull. For this last box, I'm actually going to give you a painting tutorial. You'll need black, pink, red and blue, or if you have it, purple, and this color that I've renamed My Childhood. So you're going to paint the entire box black. You don't need the white base coat. I just did that because I wasn't sure what I was doing with it at first, and then I decided to do this. Once the entire thing is painted black, get a sponge or sponge brush and apply some light purple to it. The lighter the better the effect, or at least in my opinion. There's no right or wrong way to do it. And then just add on some pink and just totally random. Just completely randomize it. After the pink, I'm just applying some of my childhood blue here. And just it's all about randomness. Don't plan, just go for it. And here, I'm just putting some dark purple in the background. I thought it might make it look nicer. I don't know, it's totally optional. All random, just don't even think about it. The only reason I'm repainting certain areas is just to blend them better so you don't have these random circles. It makes it look more natural if you just blend it all together. Now get a toothbrush or a paintbrush, whichever, cover it with water and white paint and just flick on the white paint to be the stars. And just like the painting process with the stars, it's all random. So I had so much fun with this that I'm painting the entire box black and I'm doing a galaxy effect on the two larger sides and I'm just splattering some stars on the two smaller sides. Honestly, galaxy painting is one of the most addictive art activities there is for me, and I think it might be because it's impossible to mess up. It's just so cool to see your results all come together. And here I am just writing the word journals on both the larger sides of the box because this is going to be my journal box. It was kind of hard to write cursive with a paintbrush, but it didn't come out that bad considering the tools I was using. And for a final touch, I added silver outlining to the letters. And finally, we're done. Here are the boxes all finished. There's the galaxy, my beach abomination, and my coloring and drawing box. Let me know which one's your favorite. The only one I really like is the galaxy one. That's all for this time. Sorry about the, 3-month hiatus, probably longer. There's been a lot going on, but with quarantine and everything, I'll have no choice but to do my job. It's not really a job. I'm not getting paid yet. Maybe one day. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. If you liked it or hated it, let me know. Give me suggestions for improvement. Tell me what you liked, didn't like, all that good stuff. And I'll see you next time. Bye!